Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Deep divers of planet Earth, we are here. The 12 best ways the universe sends someone messages. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now, have you checked your phone recently? Have you received any messages from the universe? A lot of people ask me, how do I know the universe is trying to communicate with me or send me mental messages? And that is a fantastic question. Look, all the time I realize I am getting messages from the universe and it feels great. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Okay, the first best way the universe sends someone messages is through their birthday. When were you born? What day, what month, what year, more so what time? You see, once you find out your sun sign, which is the normal zodiac sign, okay, Pisces, I'm a Pisces, by the way, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, but the time you were born, where was the moon? Find out your moon sign. That is going to be a key indicator to your shadow personality, okay? Your shadow self. So I was born on March 3rd. That's why I always say 3-3. But also at 3:03. So the number 33 is very powerful to me. And I take that as a universal message for me. 33 meaning the illuminated one, 33 vertebrae in your spinal column. So when they say some spiritual masters died at age 33, it's a metaphor for being reborn into higher consciousness. Slow motion this side. 33 is a master number, super powerful. So find out your sun sign, your moon sign, the time you were born, because through our birthday, you see, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And that's what's helped me along my journey. What is the second best way the universe sends someone mental messages? Baby, synchronicity. A lot of people write to me saying, Ralph, I was thinking about something and then you started talking about it. Like, what are the chances of that? That's synchronicity, baby. Has this ever happened to you, deep divers? You're in the car and you're thinking about something and a song comes up. And they're singing the exact same lyrics. Like, what are the chances of that? Like, sometimes I'm just thinking about saying, hello there. Then Lionel Richie comes on the radio saying, hello, is it me you're looking? That's synchronicity. When your dominant thoughts align with your life and become your dominant experiences. Number synchronicities, 1111. 1, the number of new beginnings. Number 1, the number of beginning, a new beginning, a fresh start. So you got to become aware of the numbers you are seeing. Are you seeing 222? That's the master builder. 333, that's the master teacher. So the universe is sending us messages through numbers, through synchronicity. Sometimes we're thinking about something and then we see it on someone's t-shirt. Sometimes you just meet someone and it feels like you've known them your entire life because you both say something at the exact same time. That's synchronicity. Sin together, chronos, time, happening at the same time. Chronos, the Greek for time, sin together, the Greek, happening at the same time. And lots of stuff is happening at the same time right now. That is a universal message for you. You? Yes, you. What is the third? best way the universe sends someone messages. Now, what's helped me along my journey is intuition. I've realized you have to follow your intuition. You see, the body never lies. Whatever you feel in your gut is telling you something. The gut is actually a mini brain. It has neurons inside. So that's why when people say, oh, I feel it in my gut, something feels off, right? I feel it in my heart too. So when you realize that you got to trust your intuition, if the vibe feels off, chances are it is. If the vibe feels off, chances are it is, right? I am always using my intuition to guide me. And I realize that's a message coming from the universe. Now, the universe, you can call it the field, God, whatever name you have for it, we know what we're talking about. And I've seen along my journey that we are also made from the same fabric as the universe. Slow motion this side. The universe is not something separate from us. We are stardust. We are the universe experiencing itself. We are the universe experiencing itself in human form for a tiny bit of time, okay? And we go back to the stardust. How awesome is that? Okay, so trust your intuition. Sometimes you might meet someone and it looks good on paper, but you feel something is off. You got to trust that. That is a universal message for you. Okay. What is the fourth best way the universe sends someone messages? Baby. Now, what's helped me along my journey is becoming very attentive and aware to the people that are coming in and out of my life. Through people, the universe will send you mental messages through people. Sometimes I've been around someone who tells me something that I needed to hear. A lot of times people say, Ralph, your videos, they talk to me. I needed to hear this at this time, at this moment. That's the universe sending you a mental message through other people. You see, the universe talks through other people. The messages you need to know sometimes are coming to you through the voices of other people. That's why you need to listen. Like growing up, sometimes I didn't really want to take advice, but then listen to certain people and see, can you learn something from them, right? Because sometimes people come in our lives and they really bless us. They teach us something we didn't know before. That is a universal message for you. Okay, I've met people and they've just told me, Ralph, thanks a lot. Your videos are helping me so much. That's the universe congratulating me. Thank you, universe, right? Through other people. We are vessels. We are channels which pass on this primordial life force energy, which permeates everything in existence. If you have a beautiful person in your life right now, that's a gift from the universe. Oh, lift them up high right now. Okay. Sometimes we get warnings. I got warnings as well along my early journey. Some people would say, Ralph, slow down. You're working too hard. When I was in the matrix, caught up in so many different jobs, they say, Ralph, you look different. Now I look a lot younger, right? But back then I was rushing and people were like, Ralph, you need to slow down, relax. That was the universe talking through them to give me a message I needed to hear. So become aware of what people are saying to you. There is a message inside that will help you become your greatest version. What is the fifth best way the universe sends someone messages? Now, this someone could be you, and it could be a mental message. 7-day vegan challenge, health. Health. What is my body saying? You see, the reason why I say the body never lies is because the body is the subconscious mind. Our words might lie. I'm healthy, but our body could say otherwise. Because if we don't take a look at what we're eating, are we exercising enough? The body communicates to us all the time. It tells us how it feels. That is the universe sending you a message you need to hear. So I used to have a lot of anxiety and I used to have sharp pains in my chest. That was the universe talking to me to say, hey, you need to sort this anxiety problem out right now. Okay, so listen to your body. How is your body? Do you feel healthy? Are you eating a plant-based diet that serves you with the 7-day vegan challenge? Because if you're not, sometimes you might have these ailments, unnecessary ailments. That's the universe sending you a message that if you don't change your diet, you may not be here for a long time. And we don't want that. We don't want that. We want you to be here for a long time, right? So through your health, you get to know yourself more. You get to know what your body is going through. Your body is alive and is talking to you all the time based on how you feel through your emotions. So optimum health, the body's cool, it's chilling. When you are in dis-ease, the body is in dis-ease. And we have to sort that out. And we do this by the fruit, the veg, the leafy greens, the beautiful papaya. Okay? There is an abundance of food on the planet which is going to be eaten by the cat down the road. What is the sixth best way the universe sends someone mental messages, sends you mental messages? Alignment. Okay, this is what's helped me along my journey. You see, I've learned this. Once you change your vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency. Slow motion this side. You see, I've been to university, got degrees, studied, I was working. Things look good on paper, but I wasn't in true alignment with my higher calling, with my true purpose. The universe was sending me a message to say, look, you can stay in that job, Ralph, but it's not your purpose. So you're not going to be truly happy there because you're not in alignment. And guess what? When I was in crummy jobs not serving me, my relationship was the exact same way. How I felt about myself was the exact same way. Could you see how everything was lining up? Okay. So what happened? I realized I had to change one area of my life and then all the other areas would change. So I started to become more in alignment with my higher calling, which was to inspire millions of people to become their greatest version. That's what I did. Well, my love life, well, it was so amazing. I got on better with my neighbors. That's good. They actually lent me the sugar cane. Right? Alignment. When you are in alignment, the universe is sending you a message like, keep going. You're doing great. When you are out of alignment, the message is, if you don't get back into alignment, you are going to have big problems. When you aren't doing what you know you came here to do, you can fool the world, but honey, you can't fool yourself, right? What is the seventh best way the universe sends someone messages? You messages. When you are still. My grandma used to say before she passed away, she would have these visions and she was super psychic. I think that's where I got it from. Okay. What happened? She was very calm, a very calm woman, very meditative. And when you are still, the universe can send you a mental message. Why? Because you are in that alpha brainwave state, which is the most receptive brainwave state, the most creative brainwave state. Okay. And a lot of us were always in the beta, which is the normal, erratic brainwave state. Okay. But once you drop down, and you can do that by the 432 hertz music, you become incredibly still. That is the essence of meditation, which is being in the present moment. mindfulness meditation super powerful. So I realized the more still I am, the more I can receive. I can actually hear myself. I can hear my inner voice. I know my needs. I know my desires. That is the universe sending me a mental message. I can actually read it. I can see it and I can feel it. However, when we are not still, when we are rushing around on this planet like a crazy lab rat, you might get the messages from the universe you need to see and hear, but you don't have time to read them. You don't have time to see the hidden messages that you need to see because you don't have time to be still. So I had to learn to stop doing so much stuff and just chill. Do you know, when I'm in nature, what happens? I am so still, sometimes just lying on the beach, lying on the grass. What happens? I get downloads. Streams of information just flood through my body. Those are universal messages. They come to you when you are incredibly still. That's why there is so much noise on the planet, because it's there to distract you from your higher calling. So you need to get still if you really want to get those universal messages you need to hear. Okay? What is the eighth best way the universe sends someone messages? Baby, deep divers, we are here. Accidents. A lot of people say, Ralph, yes, I saw your video by accident. But thanks. What if I told you there were no accidents? There are no accidents. Everything is happening for a reason. You see, I used to feel life was random. Life was random. Okay, there are accidents. Then I realized, no. Cause and effect. That is one of the 7 Hermetic principles. Everything is based around cause and effect. For every action, there is a reaction. Whatever you do now, like Marcus Aurelius said, echoes on into eternity. Slow motion this side. Okay, there are no accidents. I remind myself time and time again. I used to go to a barber shop, and this barber was super duper awake, enlightened. And I would just be sitting, waiting, and he would be talking about really deep stuff. And I'm like, okay, I just heard this at the right time when I needed to hear it. That's not an accident. Okay? There are no accidents when you hear something. Oh, I shouldn't have heard it. I don't know what I was doing there, but I heard it anyway. Or I met this person. Like, there are no accidents. Getting into a relationship with someone, that's not an accident. Them leaving you, that's not an accident. Them coming back because you're so beautiful, that's not an accident either. There are no accidents. Everything I've realized is happening for a reason. You have to find it, and that is the universal message. That everything is connected. In the Indus Valley in ancient Egypt, they talked of the 1,000-petaled lotus, the symbol of how everything is connected. The Native Americans said, humans, you didn't weave the web of creation. You are part of the web of creation. So humble yourself with your massive ego, right? It's an ecosystem, not an ego system, right? There are no accidents. What is the 9th best way the universe sends someone messages? Coincidences. Oh, it's just a coincidence. What if I told you there were no coincidences? It's not a coincidence that you saw my video when you needed to see it. It's not a coincidence that you met this person who's helped you or who's given you a lesson or a blessing. There are no coincidences, right? Sometimes you get saved by the nick of time. That's not a coincidence. That's the universe sending you a message that, look, there is something going on far beyond your comprehension that is governing your whole existence. And that's the message that came to me. I started to realize my life is not a coincidence. It's not an accident. I was born for a reason, and everything happening to me is part of divine order. I accept it 100%. We have free will. We are architects of our reality. At the same time, there are no coincidences. I've seen there are patterns. You see, this whole world we are living in, scientists now are realizing is a kind of simulation. Like a computer, zeros and ones. There are no coincidences or accidents. It's all about numbers. It's all about divine order. So I've realized that you have to let go to really, you've got to let go to really receive these messages and realize if you're meeting someone, oh, I just met them in a supermarket, Ralph, like of all places, and we just clicked. That's not a coincidence. You were supposed to meet them because they left late. You left late. Like, what are the chances of you meeting someone who you just click with at a random place? There are no coincidences. All right? What is the 10th best way the universe sends someone messages? Now, what's helped me along my journey is detours. Be thankful for detours, blocked roads, blocked pathways, because they prevent you from places not meant for you. Slow motion this side. Sometimes you might meet someone who you're really not supposed to meet because they don't have any good intentions for you. And guess what? You end up, the car breaks down so you don't meet them. And guess what? Down the road, they were supposed to do something very bad to you. Okay? So be grateful for detours. That is the universe's way of sending you messages. You see, I always say you never have to force anything. Allow things to flow. Whatever will be, will be. Sometimes happens to me all the time. I'm driving and there's a lot of traffic. I get stuck only to realize that in my destination, something bad was happening, right? It's a good thing I was stuck in traffic. Sometimes I needed to hear a beautiful piece of classical music on the radio while I'm stuck in traffic. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never heard this before. Be thankful for detours. Okay, sometimes what happens, there are delays and all of these things, and we think, oh, it's a bad thing. That's also a universal message. Sometimes you need to learn how to be still. You need to learn patience. Okay? And that's really what's helped me along my journey. I'm not like so mad at detours like I used to be, because sometimes not getting what you want is a stroke of luck. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. What is the 11th best way the universe sends someone messages? And that is you. Okay? Dreams. Now, dreams are the language of the subconscious mind, which works through imagery only. No words, no, just imagery, pictures. Okay, that's why they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So what are you seeing in your dreams right now? Dream interpretation is super powerful because the universe is communicating to you in your sleep. Whatever you are dreaming of, there is a message in it. Whatever you are dreaming of, there is a message in it. Hidden meaning you need to decipher, you need to decode. Okay, sometimes people dream of flying and it's just a sign their whole life is taking off in a beautiful way. Sometimes people dream of being chased by someone all the time. Does that ever happen to you? That could be a sign that you're always under stress. You need to slow down. Too much anxiety in your life. You need to relax, de-stress, right? So dreams are the universe's way of communicating to us. A lot of the times people who are being chased have a lot of fear sometimes about confronting people. And I realized I was always sometimes dreaming of being chased. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to face my demons, my inner demons, right? And it always lies within us. You see, there's an African proverb which says, when there is no enemy within us, the enemy outside can't hurt you. No slow motion, right? So I've learned dreams are super powerful. I'm always getting a dream journal, writing down my dreams to find out the hidden meanings, because I realized that's how the universe is communicating with me to tell me what I need to know, where I need to be, and where I need to go. And what is the 12th best way, baby, deep divers of planet Earth, the universe is sending you a mental message? Glitches. Now, I advise you to see the film The Matrix, okay? And sometimes I realize that we are kind of living in a matrix, which means a kind of artificial reality, right? There is a true organic world, but also there is an artificial, inorganic, man-made illusion, which so many of us are stuck in, called the Matrix. And we have to get out of it. We have to get out of it. We have to be free. And I've realized that the only way to do it is to start seeing the glitch in the Matrix. So the film The Wizard of Oz, okay, Dorothy finds out who is behind the curtain. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's just an old man. Oh my gosh, right? And it's kind of like how our life is. Sometimes we think, oh, it's the powers that be. You find out it's just normal people. So when you see the glitch in the Matrix, sometimes you see numbers. Once again, that's the glitch in the Matrix, showing you the binary nature of our reality, zeros and ones, like we're almost in a kind of computer simulation. Another kind of glitch is deja vus. You see two cat down the roads. Okay, glitches in the Matrix. The Emperor has no clothes. Oh my gosh, it's naked. Yes. Glitches in the Matrix. Sometimes there was a film called They Live, and the guy put on his shades. He would see advertisements around and it would be like, have a good life or something. And then he put the glasses on and it would be like, obey. And he would put glasses on and see news reporters and they would have like, they would just have like skulls, right? Saying how you can't even trust people who you think are in power, who are going to help your life, okay? Because once you put those glasses on, you start to see the true nature of reality that we have to get free. For so long, we've been lied to. You got to break the chains of the Matrix. That's how you know the universe is sending you a mental message, okay? Philip K. Dick talked about it, saying that reality is kind of like a simulation, and the only way you know it is when one variable changes, called the glitch. He inspired The Matrix. He wrote the Blade Runner. Fantastic writer. Check his stuff out, okay? So I've started to realize that you got to look for glitches. Glitches is where you realize the news is pretty fake. Even our money is fake. That's another glitch in the Matrix, right? So the universe is sending you messages through glitches. Sometimes you go into a shop. If you ever worked in retail, you look in the warehouse and it's flipping mess, right? But on the surface, it looks wonderful, okay? That's a glitch in the Matrix. So the glitch in the Matrix is where you realize things aren't always what they seem. And if you keep seeing that, that's a way the universe is communicating to you. Because now you are becoming more empowered through greater wisdom of knowing that there is so much I don't know about. And there are things I don't know about that I don't know about. Oh my gosh. And that's so empowering, right? So those are the 12 best ways the universe sends someone mental messages, or even you. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers of planet Earth, we are here, out here in a mysterious art gallery, just whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Oh, I see you're checking your phone did you get a message from the universe? From the universe? That's pretty special. What did it say, by the way? Oh, it said you need to say, can I get a hello there? Peace.